We're sailing! We decided it was time to move. That anchorage was great. It served us really well for a few days.
Got us a hogfish.
Got us an amazing, delicious hogfish. And then it got rolly. And so it's time to move. We're actually just passing our anchorage. We anchored right there. So we had to motor up this way, flip around, and now sail back.
The mission being, well, one, find an anchorage that isn't rolly, but also to explore more of the Ragged Islands.
If you've been following along, you know that we recently undertook an epic 18-day voyage across the Atlantic Ocean to set foot on European soil.
Oh my gosh! Holy!
It was a massive step in our journey of sailing around the world.
Good job, Jade.
Me too.
And just before embarking on that trip, we were here in the Bahamas.
We love the Bahamas. We love it so much that we considered tossing all other life goals right out the window so we could stay sailing these waters year after year after year, and maybe even buy a fast trimaran so that we could stay through the summer too and be able to outrun hurricanes. But the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, the South Pacific, all the places we've never seen were still whispering to us on the trade winds, and we knew we couldn't call our circumnavigation short. We knew, ultimately, that we would soon be sailing on.
But we know there's a chance that we'll never sail these Bahamas waters ever again. So before we say goodbye, we made our way south to the Ragged Islands. It really is everything we thought sailing ought to be. But then, far from any boatyards, marinas, or even anyone that could help, we saw the one thing we all have nightmares about.
We heard the bilge pump going off. I'll just get to the chase. Our boat is taking on water and we don't know why.
I'll report back in the morning, see if there's anything new.
And that's where we left you guys last week. So before setting sail again to take our boat even further from civilization, we needed some good news.
Good morning. I know you've all been wondering, just as I have. Well, the verdict is... yes. That's a good sign. We are just gearing up because...
Wait.
Oh.
We didn't take on any more water last night.
Oh, I already told you.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, I was still sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go ahead.
That was like the first thing I told him when I woke up. I was like dreary-eyed and...
There's no water in the bilge.
Exactly. Since we didn't take on any water, we can actually have fun today.
And now we're sailing through a pretty narrow little section right here, right by these rocks. Between that and sandbank. So this is good times.
Great times.
Great times.
Yeah. There's hardly anybody here. There's a lot of fish. The water's blue. The wind is plentiful, albeit light. My prediction is this is going to be a great day.
Agreed.
As long as we avoid these rocks.
Yep.
They're right there.
When we first got here, we stopped at like the very first anchorage at Water Key, and we were the only ones there for like a week.
We were only there for like a day or two.
Like a week. It was like 3 days. We never saw another boat. But now there are four.
So many
boats.
boats.
It is crowded. It's packed. There's 4 boats there. So we're glad we're not there. No, I'm just kidding. But it's crazy because
This is why people think we're so
I know,
antisocial.
we're just kidding. Kind of. We also like having anchorages to ourselves. I mean, I don't think anyone can
Yeah.
complain about that.
It's actually don't like other people though.
Right.
It's just that we really enjoy
Don't like clothes.
running around naked on the beach.
Yeah. So our dinghy just came off. We were towing it and it's super light wind, so Jade just jumped in. I flipped around and then I'm just gonna keep it heave to while she comes back to me. Here she comes. That's definitely not the best way of doing it, but because it was such light winds, it just made sense.
That was smart to heave too.
Thanks.
Makes it easy for me. Oh, that was a good sporty little swim.
Fun times.
Thanks.
So apparently my line Wasn't very secure, huh?
Apparently not.
I'll let you do the cleat
Did
hitch
you
this
only
time.
cleat it once?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a first?
Yeah, that's a first.
We never lost our dinghy.
No. All right, now we need to unheave too. So I'll unlock the steering wheel and we'll let it flip back around. Which hopefully it does. We're all the way to port, coming around.
This is why you shouldn't tow your dinghies.
That's it. This is the reason, actually.
Did you get any footage of me swimming for it?
It
It was like a, perfect streamlined freestyle.
It was. I don't know if I did or not, to be honest. There we go. Sails are on their correct side now.
Sweet.
Not too bad.
For you.
Was it bad for you?
No, it was fine. Good little workout.
Feels nice. We're cruising. About 6 knots. We're making good time.
Beautiful.
It is.
Kissy. I don't matter compared to the fishes. No kisses, just fishes.
Fishes before fishes, huh?
Fishes before fishes. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Beautiful day. We're pretty much at our destination. It was a super short sail. We just kind of came down like one island. And
10 miles.
10 miles. This is it. Flamingo Key. And that looks like an amazing beach. I am so ready for a nap. We did not sleep well last night because it was rocking so much. Like my eyes twitching. So we need some sleep. So as soon as we anchor, do you see it?
No. No way the camera saw it.
It happened just now. She's doing it. But anyway, we're gonna set anchor and then we're gonna sleep. How's the water?
I can't hear you. Don't ruin it. Ah! Good save! Good save!
What was safe?
You see the camera? So it didn't smash into the water and get broken?
Yeah, I didn't want to pressurize it.
Exactly.
Breathe for a second.
Uh-oh.
What are they whining about?
What you whining about, Dingo?
Let's get out of the water.
Hopefully they were whining because us. They're not barking.
That's true.
Generally when the dogs bark at the water, it's because there's a shark. We're currently swimming, if you can't tell.
So we always swim until they start barking that the shark's coming to check us out. But they're not barking. I think we're okay.
You see any sharks?
Are there dolphins?
How about fishes?
Or turtles? On the boat?
Take the camera!
Oh!
Hand you the camera, you look at it.
I thought you were taking a selfie. Apparently Brett was drowning while I was admiring the pretty patterns on the boat.
Our propeller keeps running into rocks. Poor guy. What is it? What is it? What do you see? I don't see anything. I think they're faking it.
I'm gonna dry off and take a nap. And then we've got lots of time left in the day. I think I want to go diving this afternoon.
This week's episode is sponsored by Kami Kodo. Now, real quick, there's really 2 reasons why you should pay attention. Because one is you need and or want a set of really nice kitchen knives for yourself. The other is you know someone who really wants and or needs a really nice set of kitchen knives, because the Kami Kodo knife set is a perfect gift, and it even comes in a sweet heavy-duty ashwood box. These knives are made of Japanese steel, and each one is individually inspected and comes with a lifetime guarantee, and we use the heck out of these. I actually just resharpened them because we use these almost daily. I am no Michelin star chef, but this is bluefin tuna, and these knives are used by Michelin star chefs all around the world. So, ooh, man.
Man, they cut so nice. These are genuinely the nicest knives I have ever used. They are scary sharp. It actually is harder if I push too hard. I have to just let the knife cut. Oh. That's like some delicious tuna steak right there. It's gonna be kind of hard to show on camera, but these knives are made with a single bevel edge, which means that they hold their edge really, really well. It would be scary if knives weren't supposed to be sharp, but they're supposed to be sharp, so it makes it cutting really easy. That is satisfying. The dogs are gonna love this. Right now, Kamikoto is doing a huge holiday Black Friday sale where they are offering $50 off any purchase on their website if you use our code Evans. Thank you, Kamikoto, for sponsoring this video. You guys go check them out, kamikoto.com/Evans. Use that promo code. That not only gets you, or someone, some really nice knives, gets you a deal, and it really does help support the channel. So thank you.
That all by yourself. Woo! Proud of you. Ready? Whee!
I think we've all slept really well, but the swell has found us, and so we need to go put on a swell bridle so we can not be seasick.
I woke up approximately 25 seconds ago.
30 now. We've been diving so much, all of our clothes are out here just drying. Switch. Whoa, you can see the boat rocking now. Plan is, swell is coming from almost exactly 90 degrees from us. We're gonna put a line on the chain, cleat the line back here. I'll actually run it to the winch. That should turn us 90 degrees, and then we're basically just sideways on our anchor. What?
There's fish jumping right now.
That's cute. Jade just tied the line on there. It's now running outside the boat, back around this, and to the winch. Stern line is on. Beach is over there now. Put on the snubber so the chain isn't side loaded on the bow roller. And then I think it's time for coffee. the boat rocks up and down, instead of side to side.
Much preferred.
Only real downside is now our dinghy is really confused on where it's supposed to live. We ran out of pre-ground coffee, so now we just have coffee beans. And I was gonna toss this in the blender, but we have committed to not turning on the inverters, which means not turning on the internet, until later in the day in the mornings, which really helps. Kind of helps you wake up without immediately being plugged into the news and social media and all sorts of things, which is good. But that also means that now we have to do this manually. You may be asking yourself, how did you boil water with an electric kettle? Jackery. A while back, the Jackery actually was powering that fridge. And I don't think, and I mentioned it in one video, and I don't think I ever talked about it again, but it is hardwired now off of, the fridge is wired 12 volt off of our house batteries, no longer using the Jackery. But we still use the Jackery pretty regularly for just random things like that, where we don't want to turn on the inverters, but we want power for, 5 minutes. Comes in handy. Would recommend.
Inverters take a lot of power.
Yeah, the inverters alone, just turning them on, I don't know what the actual number is, but I want to say it's like 2 amps, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme, but that's a lot just to be sitting there doing nothing. So we turn them off at night and then wait as long as we can before we turn them on in the morning. I think we all feel about the same in the mornings. We've all become not morning people. I take full credit for that.
Okay, Brett, the most amazing spear fisherman alive.
Hi.
Look at this beauty. Hogfish.
Yum.
Today is not a play day. Today is a work day. So we've been at the computers, and I went over to Brett and I'm like, hey Brett, let's go diving. Let's just go diving. It'll be really quick. Let's just 1 or 2 dives, that's it, and then we'll come back. And he didn't believe me. He thought that we were gonna end up.
Well, historically, we've said that, and then that's the end of the day.
Yeah, but we're like, no, we're just really gonna do a super quick dive, no big deal. And we dive in, and Brett dove down, missed a huge mutton snapper, and was so bummed about it. He comes up, and then basically immediately dives back down and got this huge hogfish. I love the Ragged Islands. I love it here. This is the best spot we've been to in the whole Bahamas, I think. The reefs here are just so beautiful. And we got this whole anchorage to ourselves right now. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We were probably in the water, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
We were in the water 5. And he got us this amazing fish for dinner. Are you happy with your catch?
I am. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be filming me full of it.
Why?
Gonna trigger the whole internet.
Oh. It's not a triggerfish though. Ooh.
It's remoras.
You're feeding the remora?
Yeah. Have you told them about the remoras?
No, I haven't. We have had a couple of remoras the last two or 3 days. Oh, cool. You're feeding them like the ducks.
I don't know if we showed it earlier, but I actually caught a couple remoras when we were at Water Key. Yesterday we dove the boat and I figured out why. It's because we have had remoras suckering to our keel. We basically have become a shark, I think, because we keep catching fish. I clean them and toss pieces off the back. And so we're basically a huge shark and they just come and eat the scraps off our boat. You give me a cutting board and a bag?
Yes. Cutting board, bag, and knife sharpener. For my love.
Thank you
With
so
love.
very much.
Those are big chunks of really good meat.
Yeah, that's really good.
Well done.
Thanks.
All right, that big old fish is now down to 1 big Ziploc bag. Hog, grouper, hog.
Brett is rocking the spearfishing lately. And so, time for me to contribute. Other than poking the sharks away, that's usually my job when Brett's spearfishing. I'm gonna see if I can cook up this hogfish. First up is to get out the canned foods, because we are nearly out of provisions. So I've got an idea, and it's gonna be like a hogfish marinara. It's Actually, maybe I should make some hummus tonight. We eat peaches every time after we go diving, canned peaches. We're running low though, because we've been diving so much. But it's delicious.
Wow. All right, the rest is for me. Life hack: if you use a titanium spoon when eating out of cans, then your silverware doesn't taste like the can.
Really?
Really, really. That's why I keep using this one.
This is one of those Brett facts that he probably just made up right now.
No!
But he says it with so much confidence that you want to believe him, but you're like, he probably just made that up.
Okay.
Oh, don't do that! You can't do that!
Watch!
Disgusting.
Here, eat
You're
this.
Disgusting.
Eat this. You gotta make sure to lick the
But
fork.
you're ruining
Eat
the
it!
peach. You're ruining the peach!
Oh, okay.
I'll do it. No, we gotta test it. Can I do it with the other one? Brett might have been telling the truth. We don't have produce except for
one head of lettuce.
one head
That
of
is like
lettuce.
a month old.
But it's like really lived a long time. I don't know. I read it on a cruiser's page that heads of lettuce last a long time. They were right. And we also have a tiny bit of garlic. So I'm gonna put some fresh garlic in this. We don't have any onions, so I'm gonna do onion powder. My onion powder has solidified. I'm trying to powder it now. Slightly better. It's a lot of onion powder.
Approximately how many onions was that?
What?
I said approximately how many onions was that?
Is that really what came out of your mouth just now? Those words?
Yeah, those exact
I
words.
just heard like bahumbug. Approximately how many onions? Half.
It's Friday. Good to know. New episode in a couple days.
We use reusable Ziplocs, so I don't know which one's the oldest one. This one, right?
Yeah.
Because it's half, because we ate half of it already?
Correct.
Are these both hogfishes?
No, this one's grouper.
This is a lot of
Yeah.
living off the sea. Well done.
Wait, did you put them back in the same order? Because I remember the hogfish is on the left.
I have no idea.
Cool. Well, so we'll just eat them and see.
Oh, there's not enough.
Okay.
Oh no. Rookie mistake. We ate the rice already. So let's make more rice.
Okay.
Okay, will you do that?
Yes.
Okay. Jennifer! She went the other way. There she is. Let's cook some fish. If not bagged, then why bag shape? This amount of fish doesn't fit in the can.
Yum.
I think this is actually going to be really good.
While we wait for rice, Jade is jumping back on the laptop. It is Friday. I proved it with the day clock. And that means new episode in a couple days. So we gotta finish this up.
Thank you. Okay. Voila.
Oh, wow.
Magnifique. How do you say that? Like magnificent in French?
I don't know.
We have a lot to learn if we go to the Med. So basically, we're once again having fish and rice, but there's some tomato sauce involved. So it's a whole new meal.
Basically, yeah.
This actually looks delicious. Look
It
at
does
this.
look really good.
Doesn't that look
That fish looks
that
yummy.
looks good. That looks really good.
Well done.
I think let's
Hopefully
eat
it tastes
outside
good. Okay.
and enjoy the views. Want to eat up on deck? Like a picnic. Some pescado, marinara. We're gonna blend languages. Actually, is marinara the same in Spanish? Is pescado the same in Italian?
Probably.
Is marinara actually French? We have a lot to learn.
They're all Romance languages, so they're all pretty close.
Vino. We should go check out that cave. Show everybody.
Okay, over there.
Yeah.
Need to fly the drone.
I think I might be ready to go back to Jeanette.
Yeah?
Thinking about it.
Tired of the blonde?
been a few days and I've been checking the bilge, and we got a little bit in the other day, and then today it looks like there's a bunch more. Let me show you. So there's water here, kind of sloshing around, and right here. But it's actually coming from back here. Those of you that have been around for a long time may remember that we resealed that back in like Rhode Island, but it looks like that's where it's coming from. I'm gonna dive in and see if there's anything obvious, see if I can see, you know, cracking or something, and if so, maybe I will shove some underwater epoxy in there. I've got you on the GoPro dive mask, so you'll see what I see. Hopefully don't get eaten by a shark. There's been a lot of sharks in this anchorage. Oh, nothing obvious. See that line of squid down there? I don't know. Jade's dancing with a squid. Oh, you can see them all. I don't know if you could hear me before, but I don't see anything obvious as to why there's water coming in.
So maybe it's a different system?
Maybe.
Have you looked through all of the generator stuff?
There's a weird flash.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Good news. Bad news. Good news. My hair. Great. Awesome news.
This is fabulous.
I was wearing an awesome headlamp in the lazarette with the generator, and I found water coming out of the generator. So I'm gonna turn the generator off.
Good plan.
Generator off.
Is it coming from a bad hose clamp?
I think it's a broken hose clamp.
Well, that'll do it.
I think. I can see a hose clamp kind of rattling. So I'm gonna turn it off, let it cool down, and then we can fix it, hopefully.
Yay!
Yay, that means it isn't that prop seal, which means we don't need to haul out. We might need to be a little more conservative with our energy usage.
Or just replace the...
Or fix the hose clamp and just be crazy. Okay.
Alright.
Right now, here, I'll show you all the things. Right now, we're turning off the water heater. Wow, that's pretty low. Water maker. Oh, we turn the AC off.
AC?
AC. And the water maker. And now generator.
Generator. And now we let it cool down.
Close up shop.
We might have to wait until we sail somewhere cooler.
For it to cool down.
Yeah, it's really hot out today.
It is. It's cool in here though, so you should close that hatch to keep some of the cool in here.
I'm missing the AC already.
Already.
The AC comment. Mostly it's because we have to have our hatches closed on work days because it gets so bright in here that I can't see the computer screen. But I think we're gonna be able to open that up because I have decided to work in the bedroom on this little desk in here as our version of alone time. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna shut the door, and I'm gonna be alone. And Brett's gonna be alone, and that'll be nice. We've been with each other 24/7 for like months now, non-stop.
Not like months, actual months.
Actually 4 months, and I think we're starting to get where we need a little more alone time.
Yeah, I mean, we're down to eating canned beans out of the can.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna work and I'm gonna shut the door and give Brett the opportunity to miss me and give myself the opportunity to miss him.
Yeah, we realized that Jade doesn't miss me anymore. I used to leave for months at a time, and she'd really miss me, and then she was excited to see me again. Now she's never excited to see me because she sees me all the time.
I feel like we can't put any of this in because everybody's not gonna understand. They're gonna be like, oh, Brett and Jade are fighting. But it's not like that. I love Brett and I like him. He's just getting on my nerves, and I'm getting on his nerves, and we need some time apart so that we can get less funny to
That's
nerves.
some pretty real realness.
That is pretty
it's
real
okay.
realness. I think it's pretty normal. And it's not because, you know, our relationship's falling apart or anything. Well, not yet. That's why I'm going to go work in the other room.
All right. Hopefully everything is cooled off. Going in after the generator leak. generator. This is, I believe, oh, what's this? That's not good. That's broken off. This is the heat exchanger, I believe. And the hose clamp is just gone. 100% gone. Just rusted out. And this one up here, up top, doesn't look a whole lot better. It's also very corroded looking. We're gonna take off both of these hose clamps. Yeah, this one's not too rusted. I wonder if these are like 304, not 316. Okay, hose clamp. Still quite a bit of water sloshing around down in there. But let's fire this guy up and see.
Nice. Well, back in business.
That seagull's flying backwards. Oh, no, just kidding. I'm not intentionally.
With a little bit of enthusiasm.
Was that not enthusiastic? No, we're going hiking. It's really stormy, but we gotta walk the dogs. And last night I was reading an article. About Finland and why people there are so happy. And one of the things was that they embrace the outdoors no matter the weather.
Like that saying, like there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad wardrobe choices, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So we're embracing this.
There's also a huge storm and the boat is kind of rocking around a lot. And so we decided getting off of the boat is a good idea.
Definitely not a bad idea.
As long as the boat doesn't get hit by lightning or drag anchor, this is a good idea.
We'll be able to see the boat the whole time.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. We're getting eaten by rain and mosquitoes. They win, they can have it. It's on the trailhead though. Maybe next time. Dingo's like, can we go home? But Dingo, yeah, you have fun.
Dingo, do you want to go home? You don't feel like you want to go home.
I love it!
We're embracing the weather!
Best job I ever had.
That's very good job! Does it help?
Oh, it's amazing! Such a mom.
I like your mask.
Thanks.
Okay. I don't think the dogs need showers.
No, probably not. Wow, I look like pink compared to you.
I've just had a bit of a workout. And Brett was about to also work out because I inspired him.
She did.
But he realized.
No, I was like envisioning myself doing push-ups and realizing that my right hand really hurts.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna be like, he realized he can't do push-ups. Is that really why?
Push-ups. But yeah, I was thinking of like just the mental image of doing push-ups.
The fish got him today.
So I got the hogfish, but the hogfish also got me. I feel like that kind of like, I feel like 1 out of 5 times the fish gets me back.
We need to get you better gloves.
Yeah, got 2 punctures, maybe 3 punctures right there from the fish. So I don't think there's anything in there. I looked it up. I don't think there's any venom or anything. It doesn't really hurt like venom, but my whole hand just kind of hurts. So I'm just having Jade take a look and see, make sure there's nothing.
All right, have a sit. The drama. The drama.
The PTSD of sitting here having you look at my right hand.
Oh man, yeah, you're right.
Focus.
Do you guys remember back when Brett got all sliced open? We're still waiting for the bill from the hospital. I feel like we should have got one just because they took your temperature.
Yeah.
We were joking about it today, like at least $500 for them to have taken his temperature with a thermometer.
Yeah, because they took me to the place where they take your vitals. They didn't take me back. But all of their vitals machines were broken, so they just put like a little thermometer in my mouth. And were like, you don't have a fever. That was it. That was literally...
Gotta be at least $500.
At least $500.
We'll see. I think you have spines in both.
Cool.
Alright, I'll get tools. Scalpel.
Tools. Weed whacker. Oh, and right now I'm running the generator and the air conditioner. It's just a test, just to make sure things are working. It's not because I want to, it's because I need to.
Should we do like a rapid Q&A video? Well,
How old are you?
Tweezers. How old am I? I'm 25.
What's your name? What's your sign?
Are you ever gonna
What do
fly
you do for
again?
work?
What do you do for work? Are you ever gonna fly again?
I do. Yeah, I do think I'll fly again.
For a job or hobby?
I think if I do it for a job, I don't know, it just really depends on kind of how our life plays out the next decade. Ow.
I think you might do. You talked about doing firefighting.
Did I just get it right there? Right for your face?
Got it. Oh no, I missed again.
Oh, for 3?
Wow. I eventually got it. I persevered. Okay, another question that we get is, will we ever switch from monohull to multi-hull?
We have never sailed on one.
We might get super sick or something.
Yeah, we've talked to a lot of people that really thought they would like a catamaran and then went sailing and just were sick the entire time. So.
Okay, Brett, kids.
I don't have any.
Are you planning to?
Planning is the wrong word. We want kids.
What do you mean planning?
Well, we don't have a plan for, like, having kids.
Oh?
We don't. Jade does.
The plan changes a lot. I think there's a high probability.
I think we will have kids.
We
will have kids on this boat, most likely. But maybe not birth them on the boat, but maybe.
I hope not. I think by the time I'm 9 months pregnant, I will not be able to get up and down that companionway. Next question, pet peeves. Brett has so many pet peeves, he can't even tell you guys about it.
Holding tanks.
Holding tanks. Is there anybody in this watching this right now? Do you have any good holding tank stories? Like, I owned a boat.
There's some good stories.
No, not like that.
Carson?
No. Oh, no.
Geyser.
Oh. I meant, like, I owned a boat for 5 years and I never had any holding tank problems. Or
I think all the people that say that owned the boat in the first 5 years of its life.
yeah.
The holding tank was new.
I have been advocating for us to purchase new holding tanks for our boat since we bought the boat, and we still have our old ones. Because for some reason, even though it's your pet peeve, you always put the brakes on us ordering new holding tanks.
It's because we have to order them from Beneteau. We can't order from Beneteau ourselves anymore, so we have to get through a dealer.
But we could order from Beneteau for years. But ordering from Beneteau is really expensive.
Really expensive.
But
What's the favorite place you've traveled?
favorite place I've traveled, Tokyo.
Really? More than even here?
The Bahamas are great. Tokyo's just special in my mind.
Oh.
So Brett and I, when we were terribly, terribly broke, and I was a full-time student and working, and Brett had his very first, like, real job, like,
Airline
career
pilot?
job. He was an airline. Yeah. He
You're
got,
something like an airline pilot.
he got his first, like, legit job working as an airline pilot for a subsidiary of Hawaiian Airlines. And so we had benefits on Hawaiian Airlines. And we could get to Tokyo for free. We just had to pay, like, the import tax. And so we would weekend in Tokyo for, like, under $100, less than that, like under $50. And we would stay in $8 to $20 a night hostels, like bunk beds, like tiny little hostels, and eat street food and walk around looking horribly American with our sneakers and my hand-me-down clothes.
But we got 2 meals on the way there, and usually in business class, and 2 meals on the way back.
Because it was flight benefits.
Because it's benefits, so they'd often upgrade us.
Yeah, so we would often be in business class.
Yep.
And I would hoard the blankets and
You
the
would.
little pillows.
You're right.
I love Tokyo. Tokyo is a special place. Good stuff. Very different from this lifestyle.
Quite.
But there's a lot of the world I've never traveled to before. I think my second would be Glacier National Park.
Glacier is pretty cool.
Loved Glacier. What do you need, Dingo? You're giving Penny attention. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching our videos week after week after week after year. And I feel like we've been vlogging forever. We're like the grandparents of the vlogging. We're still like
Barely 2 years old. We're toddlers.
just toddlers.
Barely learned how to walk.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. That's a huge way to support us. It's totally free. And if you want to go the extra mile to support us more, head over to Patreon. We will put that link in the description. But regardless, thanks for watching and good night. Ready for your workout? Now you can do all the push-ups.
Yep.
Adorables.
Brett just made me, what did you say I was?
Your little Bo Peep.
Now I need a third sheep.
Little Bo Peep has 3 sheep.
3-headed sheep.
Little Bo Peep has a 3-headed sheep.
Yes.
Toy Story?
You got there.
Well done. Why's your tail wagging?
Are you
Why
a
is it
sheep?
wagging? Why's your tail
Are
wagging?
you a sheep? I know.
Is your tail wagging? There it is.
No tail wags. Oh, I got a question for our audience. I want him to hear. Dingo's starting to kind of get old. I want to start giving him joint supplements, and I would love recommendations because I'm nervous to give him any like additives or like anything like that. I want something super healthy for his joints. I think now's the time.
Yep.
I mean, he's not that old. He's 7, but I want to start being proactive about it.
Agreed. He's starting to move a little bit slower.
And he's going gray. And
Happens to the
Penny's
best of
going
us.
blonde in the sun. Look at her face. So blonde. So blonde. It's past their bedtime. Alright, okay. For reals, we're leaving now. Love you guys. Bye. The steam is really helping your hair.
Is it?
Yes.
Actually? I can't tell if you're being serious.
No, I'm not.
Go to your room.
Okay. Bye.